The motto used to be, where the hell is Rohnert Park? What is Rohnert Park? And a lot of people used to make fun of the name, you know. Mr. Rohnert was a nice man, though, a nice person. But the community, you know, I didn't start the community, and the council didn't start the community. The community started by the developers, the Golis and Fredericks, and the Spivaks and the Rohnerts, people that were here in 1955, 56, I guess, that weren't here, but had the idea somewhere else and bought the land, made the deal with Rohnerts, to option the land, and then master planned the city. I think they had the master plan prepared by Bob Nicholson, who worked for the county. He was a county planner at the time, and he laid out the city. A lot of things have changed from his plan to what actually happened, but it was, in concept, a good idea, you know. Parks next to schools and things like that, industrial areas, commercial areas, and residential mixed uses. Good plan. And a lot of people working together made it come through.
When we felt that we needed stop signs or lights, now I get stuck in traffic and I have to laugh because we didn't even have stop signs, let alone a light. And if you saw a need, you filled it. You went to the council, you didn't have to go through all the folder you do nowadays. You said, you know, we need on the corner of, we need, there's too much, and pretty soon there was a stop sign there. Then finally we got our first lights in Rohnert Park. But you do things because you care enough about the community, and I always cared about the community.
Little by little, I went to the board meetings, got involved, and a vacancy came up on the board, and they asked me if I'd sit in on it. I thought, okay, what the heck. Somehow my name came up to be city manager, city administrator or something. So I talked it over with my wife, and I said, well, what the hell, hon? We don't get a chance to mess around with a new city. You had to understand at the time there was nothing here. Very, very few houses, no industrial base, no commercial base. And at the time, we were probably the youngest city council in all of California. They elected me mayor. I was the first mayor, and I was only 31 at the time. You couldn't find a gray hair around here in the early days. No, there was no gray. Everybody was young. I mean, the old guy was 40 years old. He was an old man. And they were all young people, you know. And it was great.
My husband decided to run for a seat on the city council because if you want to make change, you've got to get involved. So I got involved with the chamber, and he got involved with the Rohnert Park City Council, and he got a seat. In fact, when he died in '86, he was mayor. He was mayor 5 times. He was on the council for 25 years. And because my husband was on the council, and he was also one of the only councilmen who lived and worked in Rohnert Park, our store became the center, the centrifugal force, because you couldn't, if somebody was working in San Francisco, you couldn't go ask them a question, but you could if it was your pharmacist in town behind the counter. He was kind of there. So I brought a 30-cup coffee pot, and people would come in just to visit. So it became kind of an open town center. Every year, Santa Rosa had the Rose Parade, and we figured if we want people to know about Rohnert Park, we should certainly be in the parade.
The day before the Rose Parade, I remember me and Bill Wiggins had to go up along the freeway and steal redwood clippings off the trees because they ran out of stuff, flowers and whatnot. And Rohnert Park had no flowers at the time because it was all young community. And I can tell you that now because the statute of limitations is ran.
And we were able to not only be in the parade, but we won first place. And it was rather incredible for the city. And we did this for a number of years. We were in the Rose Parade in Santa Rosa.
But no, it was great. Rohnert Park was a great place to live and work, and great people, and a great place to raise a family. You know, all the kids loved it. In fact, that's the reason when I retired, the city manager should get out of the area where we worked. But I had so many kids here and so many families, I said, I can't leave it here. Yeah, it's so nice.
If you plan for tomorrow, tomorrow will happen. But if you just sit around and wait, it's not there. You've got to plan for it. And that's what we try to do in this community. We try to plan for tomorrow so that others would follow and have something substantial.